much. Now to IT Made and Indiana's new push to try to stop the dramatic loss of teachers across the state. The state easing rules to get into some classrooms, hoping potential new teachers will come to Indiana. IT Mate's Richard Essex has the details.
The Indiana Department of Education has a brand new website that centralizes all open teaching positions in the entire state. Indiana is one of the first states to have such a website. But we are told that finding open teaching positions is not the problem to getting teachers in the classroom. It's getting teachers to stay in the classroom.
Really came down to compensation and culture.
The Indiana Department of Education is holding a listening tour or summits around the state. The first of 3 sessions ended this week. Dr. Katie Jenner, the Indiana Secretary of Education, and her staff are attempting to stem the tide of teachers hitting the exit door. One of the top issues is teacher pay. IPS middle school teacher Jack Hesser says that schools like IPS are making some strides, but not every school is following suit.
But across the state, that's not the same story that we're seeing, right? Across, for Hoosier educators across the state. We've got some teachers who are really struggling financially. And the common thing, though, that I think is true of every single county, all 92 counties in the state of Indiana, though, are the working conditions.
Hesser says working conditions have changed over the past couple of years. Teachers are being asked to fill a variety of roles, some mandated by the district and others by the state, which at the end of the day is creating teacher burnout.
What's being asked of teachers, again, the amalgamation of all of the asks is overwhelming. And I don't think that we are thinking through it from a lens of this person in front of me is a human professional, but I'm not creating a sustainable work practice for them. I'm burning them out.
Burnout in the teaching profession is not lost on the Department of Education. In an effort to attract teachers, the state has opened several non-traditional pathways into the classroom, including emergency and adjunct certificates.
Seems so bizarre to me because that also, how in any way, shape, or form is that addressing the quote unquote concerns around quality education that we also see from legislators, right? You have this concerns of oh man, these students are really behind, we got to get these scores up, we got to do these things. And yet the solution is to lower the bar of who we're that doesn't seem like a real solution to the problem.
The Indiana Department of Education's listening tour continues through the end of this month. In Indianapolis, Richard Essex, Wish TV, IT Made.